Alright, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. This week, we're converting the fat bike's handlebars and we're converting that stem to a threadless stem and throwing on a new set of handlebars. But before we get into today's video, if you are new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure that little bell icon right next to that is checked off. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any of this awesome cycling content we got on this channel. So right on to the video, we are upgrading probably the last thing. Yeah, essentially the last thing on the fat bike that we haven't changed yet, and that's going to be our stem and the handlebars. And they might be like, why are you changing that? I thought you said you weren't going to change them. So I've ridden this for quite a while, and I like this setup. The problem with the setup it currently has is, of course, it is a threaded headset, so it has a Quill stem in there, and you only fit really a 25.4 millimeter bar on there. So you're kind of limited on bar choices, you're kind of limited on that. Sure, it's a little heavy, and I had the opportunity to try something new, and this bike is the one that fits this new product by far the best, and the one we're going to try it out on. So we're going to be swapping this whole stem out here. We're going to be installing a conversion kit to convert from a threaded headset to a threadless headset, so we can install a standard threadless stem on there, and we can install our new bars and have some fun, right? So let's talk about what we got going on here. So fat bike has a 1.1" threaded headset. Kind of a weird one. Most of them you're gonna find are gonna be a 1" threaded. This one has an 1.1" threaded headset. So what you're gonna need to do is go pick yourself up one of these guys. And this is essentially what I said. It's a threaded to a threadless conversion. So as you can tell by the bottom of this guy, it looks pretty much what the inside of your stem looks like right now. Looks exactly like it. Has the wedge, has the long bolt that goes all the way through, and it should just slide right down there. Up on top, that's going to be a 1.1" diameter, which is going to allow us to clamp a normal stem onto there. So just a tip for these guys. So if you have a 1" threaded headset, you're going to be looking for something, I think it's a 22.2. I'll correct it here if I'm wrong. But that's what you'd be looking for diameter of your guy right here. The 1" might pop up, but 22.2 should be what you're looking for. If you have an 1.1", it's going to be a 25.4. So that's what I had to look up to find this guy, 25.4 millimeter threaded to threadless adapter. Of course, I'm going to have everything linked below so you guys can pick it up for yourselves, check it out for yourselves. But that's something you need to look for. It took me a second to find a conversion for an 1.1". So that's what you're going to need. So let's go ahead and come over here. Let's get these bars off. Pretty simple to take them off. We'll start installing this guy and see how everything goes. Should all work pretty easy. As long as this fits in the serial tube, we should be all set. So let's move over here. Let's get these bars off. Alright, so over here at the bars, super simple to get off. Essentially get a 6 millimeter on these guys. And we're just going to loosen this one bolt right here. We don't need to take the handlebars off, so we're replacing those as well. And we just gotta loosen up this bolt all the way, and sometimes it'll just kind of unscrew itself up. If it does that, just get a hammer, smack down on here, smack down on the bolt, and it should come off. And then all we gotta do is just pull them out, just like that. That looks like it's gonna match up good. So there's our old bars right there. Let's go ahead and grab our new adapter, get it all greased up, and we'll try and fit this in, see if it's gonna work or not. Okay, so we got our guy, it's all greased up here. So with, of course, any Quill stem threaded headset, you want to make sure you grease all this really good, especially the little wedge down here. This little wedge is what will seize up inside the tube. So make sure you grease that up. I grease up kind of right around the same level on the actual stem, and then of course the bolt inside, and you shouldn't have any problems. I don't want you guys to get stuck with the stem in there and not being able to get the stem out. So, okay, so let's loosen it a little bit. Okay. How far down do we want to go? Want to go like right there maybe? Oh, that looks okay. It's right there, so it fit. That's a good thing. Got the right size. We should just be able to tighten this guy up the same as you would just a standard stem. We should just be able to tighten this guy up. Okay, so now that we have that piece in, that's essentially what converts this to work with a standard threadless stem. So this is a Buckloss K1 stem, it looks like. It's a 60 millimeter with a 7 degree rise, so pretty standard. Kind of wanted the bars to stay in this roughly the same place, so while we're going with this guy, it should fit down on here. Hopefully, maybe it should. Oh, there you go. Okay, so there we go. So there's our stem, just like you would see on any other bike. Nothing crazy. We got a center on this big old 4" tire. Let's see. The nice thing is your adjustment's not here like it would be on a threadless. It's still in the same threadless form, so I'm just gonna run it all the way at the top. You don't have to run spacers, at least as far as I'm aware, you don't have to run spacers. Yeah, we're gonna try and run it without spacers. What we're gonna try and do. And if it slides or something, we can throw some spacers on. But we're gonna go just below the top cap here. So just below that, so we are clamping to the actual, I guess you could call it threadless steerer tube kind of thing. Adapter, there we go. So we're gonna do that. Tighten these guys up here. And really the big reason we're doing this is so that we can run some 31.8 millimeter bars. So that's gonna be the thickness at the clamp. Otherwise we'd be stuck with 25.4s, which really limits what you can actually run. So that's really the reason we're doing this. There's our stem all there, and you essentially converted yourself over to a threadless stem on here, ready to go. So, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of what we're putting on here. We're going to install the bars in this video too. I didn't think we were going to install the bars, but we're going to do it today. So, there's the brand right there. Pashier from New Zealand. In case you were curious, New Zealand guys. These I saw at Sea Otter and thought they were the craziest things I'd ever seen. So when they offered me a set, I said, yeah. Let me see a set. Yeah, let me try one of these out on my own bikes, and I'm excited for this. So, you guys ready? So which side did they come out of? Here we go. Oh, look at those beauties. So these are bamboo handlebars here. Yeah, you heard that right. Bamboo handlebars right here. Beautiful bamboo handlebars. They have a nice carbon fiber clamping zone right here, 31.8. These are the I believe it was a 760. So these guys, these are the Pashier Gumps, a 22-degree swing back right here. So how far they swing back. Laminated handlebars and a 760 millimeter width. Pretty cool. From Christchurch, New Zealand. Probably the sickest bars I've ever seen, and I just thought, these are the single speed fat bike with the coaster rig. Thought they were pretty cool. Thought it would make a lot of sense. Totally not weight savings, but they're pretty cool. These are like the lightest bars I've ever felt though in my life. And I think they're gonna look really cool on this bike. So that's what we're putting on here. So 31.8, you do have to be careful clamping these down. Obviously bamboo, carbon, you need to be careful what you actually tighten these guys down to. So, let's put these guys on. I'm waiting like a week for parts so I can install these guys on here. Oh boy. Oh dude, that looks so cool. Alright, let's run some bolts in here. So they tout these bars. I'm going to give you a little background here while I'm lining these guys up and everything. They tout these bars as like for commuters or touring or something along those lines. They definitely said no mountain biking, which is why they're going on this bike, because I own a lot of mountain bikes. So they're going on this bike. This bike obviously does not see that much mountain biking. It sees snow in the winter, but it really doesn't see mountain biking ever. It doesn't see, let me reword that. It does not see aggressive mountain biking ever. So that's why we're putting them on the fat bike, because it's pretty chill. It's pretty relaxed. All right, we got them on. Got our ODI long necks back on like they're supposed to be. Got our Garmin mount back on here. I'm gonna give them a test ride. You guys are gonna have to wait for that video where I review these beautiful bamboo bars. But that is the install of a conversion kit from a threaded to a threadless stem. So that's how you go ahead and do a conversion from a threaded to a threadless stem on a good old threaded headset. Pretty basic, pretty simple. A couple things of course you need, just the conversion, the little piece itself, and then a new stem and a new set of bars. And really it's going to help you be able to run whatever size bar you want. With a standard threaded stem, you're kind of stuck with 25.4. There are some that go for 31.8, but the selection is very limited. You have a lot more options with a threadless style stem, and it's going to work way better. You have a lot of options. You can go with 31.8, you can go 25.4, you can even go with 35 millimeter. Get different with bars, all sorts of options. So if you're looking for a better option for your bars, check out the conversion kit. Again, everything's going to be linked down below in the description so you can check it out for yourselves. If you did enjoy the video, you learned something, and you thought it was entertaining and Look forward to seeing some sick bamboo handlebars. Let me know. Give me a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. Let us know you want to see these bamboo handlebars and know how they ride. I'm not going to spoil that for you. You guys gotta wait. And of course, if you have any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Love talking to you guys. Love answering questions you guys have. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today.